Now, the Dewsbury peer, Baroness Valsey, has said anti-Muslim feeling is commonplace and even socially acceptable. Well, today she announced a scheme to reduce Islamophobia at several universities, including Leeds. So just how big a problem is it here in Yorkshire? We can talk now to Paul Martin, a former Catholic who converted to Islam, and Leon Musaf, who's doing a PhD about why white men convert. Paul, first of all, were you a devout Catholic?
No, I wasn't actually. I was had no real interest in religion.
So why did you suddenly develop an interest then?
I think I was looking for a better way of life, and I could see what my peers were doing, and at that time I was thinking that there should be more to life than this. And as the people I met, the places I went to, I just found that Islam seemed to be the right choice.
And what about prejudice? Have you faced something? Because presumably there must be some suspicion about you doing what you have done.
The only issues I've probably come across, actually, I think in the mosques themselves, some mosques, being somebody of a different culture can be a bit of an issue for some people, and but generally I found it a lot of people very welcoming.
Neil, why is this happening at the moment in such apparently significant numbers?
There's a lot of reasons why people are converting to Islam, different for different contexts, but a lot of people, they're, like Paul has said, they're looking for some type of meaning to their life, trying to find out what way of life they want to live and the best way that's going to suit them. So I think people find in Islam answers to the questions that they have about what the meaning of life is.
It's not the first time this has happened. I'm told it happened in Victorian times and even during hippie times as well. Why now? It may seem unusual to many people watching that this is happening at this particular time.
Yeah, well, I think, as you said, Islam is in the limelight. There's a lot of Islamophobia, and people are giving attention to Islam, and so as a result of this, some people are reading about Islam, finding out about Islam, and in Islam they're finding that that's the way of life that they want to subscribe to.
What about your family, Paul? How have they reacted to this? Were they supportive? Have they been non-committal?
Yeah, I think they've been fantastic, actually. Really been helpful. It's been a gradual process, and it has had its ups and downs, but I think they've been very good.
And what about the suspicion that we were talking about before, Leon? Is that absolutely obvious from 9/11, etc.?
Yeah, well, Islamophobia didn't begin at 9/11, but it did intensify according to many commentators and researchers on this topic. And this Islamophobia exists for lifelong Muslims and Muslim converts, and some people do have suspicion about Muslim converts, which I think we should challenge, because people who convert to Islam, they're not converting to Islam because of terrorism or to become part of the enemy. They're converting to Islam because within Islam they find it's a religion that they admire and has the teachings that helps them in their life.
Okay, Leon, Paul, thank you very much indeed. By the way, you can see more on that story tonight on Inside Out in 50 minutes time on BBC One.